instance, me and Hannibal, we're reading partners. So he reads for me, and afterwards I read for him. I think that's fun. It's great having a friend to read with. You talk to the person you have to work together with, and you agree what to do. We agreed that it should be about fish. We found out that the pike is a well-known fish, so we work with the pike. I think we learn what we're supposed to, and at the same time we have much more freedom. It's not that it's cozier, it gives us more independence. I think that the teacher should still assist in the younger classes, and they do, but it's also a good method when you're aiming to go to sixth form, college or whatever. There, it's all about taking responsibility for your own learning. You do that here in our class, and that's important. I think it demands a lot from most of us. If you don't make an effort yourself, you can avoid doing very much. You have to make an effort if you want to achieve something. It's good to learn how to take responsibility for your homework and the like, but even so, I think we're given too much responsibility. I think it's the perfect system when you do it from the start, but it's difficult for some pupils like us who spent some years in a normal school with a totally different way of teaching. So it's difficult for us and the teachers. But for kids of 6 or 7 who haven't tried any other way, it's clearly the right way. Of course, there'll always be things to adjust, but there always will be when you start something new. The best type of teacher is the one who supports a lot of group and project-oriented work. A teacher who you don't just sit and listen to in a small classroom. It's a teacher who promotes a lot of discussion within the class and who doesn't just stand there explaining. You need that too, but discussion and group and project work is important. I think you symbolised it very well, and the play had a good moral to it. It was entertaining, and it should be, otherwise you don't want to see it. For instance, in English, we sit a lot on the chairs down there, and with the tables folded up. We move the tables around a lot, and in that way it gets a little more imaginative. It's become more modern. The tables can be pushed to the side, and the chairs are easier to move around. The others were bigger and clumsier. It's really smart that you can move the tables around. It means you don't just all sit there in the classroom mucking about. I think it's better because group work is more interesting, and you can sit a little by yourself, so I think you get more done this way. There isn't anybody here who doesn't work properly just because they're sitting somewhere else, like the hallway or corridor. The teachers go out and ask how far you've got. I don't think there's anything to be nervous about. I mean, I can understand parents who have children who aren't so good at concentrating, but otherwise there's nothing to be concerned about.